So the game starts off in the jungle with you as Rambo at the helm, blasting the M60 until you're taken out by a bus. You're pretty much shredded into cosmic dust, and thus sending you into the true crux of the game. I love this music. It's very kind of reminds me of the old Rambo NES, which we'll be covering perhaps next month, I believe, when we get back to Season 2, the Cult Phenom, and, everything First Blood Part 2 inspired. So, Rambo's dead, and he gets up and he walks around a bit, and he's abducted by the white lights of heaven. He's transported to the cloud, or clouds, sorry, I should say, where Troutman appears via screen only to inform you, or him, however you want to put it. And I love the eerie music leading up to this, through the level. And the Troutman says, welcome, John Rambo, you are dead. I am Krenna, Big Colonel of the Sky. As a mighty warrior, you are eligible for membership in Valhalla. You will like it here. There's plenty of lobsters and wives for everyone. To join us, you must make amends with the ghosts of those you have slain, perhaps with a mighty hug. The souls you make peace with will join you for Lobsterfest, sorry. The rest will go somewhere else. Probably hell. Good luck, mighty Rambo. So, the screen, shorts out with Troutman on it, so he's gone, and Rambo's on his way. You come across this bridge amongst purple skies, aside a statue of two hugging Buddhas, because everybody likes a good Buddha, and, I wouldn't mind a Buddha hug, and even Charles Napier, Murdoch, even said that the commander in Mexico, where they were shooting the sequel, he wanted the Buddha, or they had this big styrofoam Buddha, and he wanted it, or that son of a bitch was going to turn off the electricity and they wouldn't be able to shoot the movie. So, that fucking Buddha in First Blood Part 2 saved the franchise. Anyway, that's where you have your first encounter. A ghost manifests, and they all pretty much look the same. Army-clad ninja terrorists with swords on their back kind of types, not to be stereotypical. Rambo, rips off his shirt and hugs him while stars shoot past. If you do it wrong, Rambo lowers his head in shame, but if you do it right, he blushes. And after the mends is made, the ghost will float away. So the next level has Rambo walking through a smoggish green landscape with statues of three babies. Puberty just kicked and I squeaked or squealed like a pig. Anyway, there's three statues of babies covering their eyes off into the distance, and the second ghost floats down towards him or towards you. And he's a bit shy, so look away to let him get close enough to hug him. It's cute that wherever you look, like whenever you look toward him, he kind of freezes up, like as if you wouldn't be able to notice that he's there. It's just it's terrific. It's cute. It's a nice touch. I love it. And I really love the puzzle concept of this. Like, I really thought it was going to be a shooter going in. Contra-ish style. A little Contra like I've seen in the Rambo 1-6 app series. Those are pretty good games too. They're a lot like Contra, but they're Rambo games. So with this game, you get a new shirt to rip off with every level, which is pretty cool. So then you move on, and there's three ghosts that appear, and they shuffle up to confuse you. So keep your eyes on the prize, because you gotta choose. You gotta choose one of them to make it to the next level. So after that, you get to a level by the water with a great statue of Poseidon, perhaps, in the background. Keep a gander at the water. Your reflection in it will reveal the next ghost to embrace, to move on. So, sorry. Then you're brought to a white galleria, roped off art exhibit kind of place, with walled photos of RoboCop, Jesse the Body Ventura's Blaine Tex, Tex, you're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. Or whatever he says. It's a picture from Predator 2. I ain't got time to bleed. Jesse Ventura doesn't bleed. There's a painting of Vigo from Ghostbusters 2. 3 other paintings, I think 1 Renaissance, and one of a terrorist, and space bar on the terrorist one to release and hug. We then get to a darkened room with a ghetto blaster in the corner and a pottery spinner. So click through the radio dials. Use the space bar to do so. There's a few songs on here, a few really good songs. We get Dan Hill's classic Long Road, or It's a Long Road. We get, some very nice Blue Velvet, some Stand By Me, and some Unchained Melody. Now, keep that song on. Keep that one playing. And play on space bar on the pottery, and keep it spinning. Like, keep pressing spacebar, keep it spinning to unlock the Ghost, Get it? Like Ghost, the song from Ghost, and the pottery from Ghost, Maybe it's Patrick Swayze. That wasn't funny, sorry. Yes it is, but it's not. Anyway, the next level on the cloud with Lady Liberty statue popping out on the horizon in the distance. Or is it snow, perhaps? I don't know. You decide. There's a public phone, like not really a phone boother, but just a public phone. And there's a ghost trap pretty close to it. So you get to the phone, and who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. So insert the phone number from the movie. In case you don't have it, it's 555-2368. And bam, the ghost escapes from the ghost trap for you, and you get to hug it. And I love the quick pop-up shot here of Rambo from the POW rescue, but he's dressed up like a Ghostbuster, and it's the awesomest fucking video game shot ever. So the next level sees you as a Pac-Man or Ram Man as you eat or hug the ghost to that awesome Rambo-ness type music. And the controls here are pretty vintage. It's pretty much exactly like Pac-Man. This section of the game. So after that, you arrive at the gates of Valhalla. Finally, your journey is almost over. And the sign for Valhalla lights up according to how many souls you've made amends with. And, light them all up to get the alternate ending. The standard ending, however, sees Rambo with the ghosts at peace, sitting down together, ready for their lobster meal, with the Valhalla Lobster sign up there and a banner that, congratulatorily reads, John Rambo, you belong. And that's it, I should say, back to the intro screen. The alternate ending, however, is just a lot strange and keeps with the oddity of the experience. And, I love that about this, that it has, like the weak ending, like if you don't do so well, you get one ending, and if you do really well, you get the other ending, So Rambo rips off his shirt and enters the gates of Valhalla. And there's a white room with a golden candle holder, well, many of them on the wall, and a picture of you as Rambo, some statues facing away from one another in the wall, like on the mount. A table for 4, I believe, with maybe lobster under that tray lid. And behold, an elderly old Rambo. Absurd. But once you notice that it is indeed your itself, or indeed that it is an older version of the character played Rambo here in this instance, you're looking at the portrait of you on the wall, and it switches to a baby Rambo, leaving you in a triangular shot with bearded, white, haired elderly Rambo in front of you, and you in the baby picture. So it's like, baby picture on the wall, you on one side, and the old Rambo on the other. And then, once you get that, it just flashes back to start all over again. So there you have it. That's Rambo, and Peter, you did an awesome job on this. I love you. I love how you put such an awesome new spin on something that was already so timeless, and now it just goes down in history as being definitely one of the coolest and most entertaining and beloved Rambo video games of all time. Rambo Last Blood, the Flash game. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So there you have it. So thanks for tuning in to our first video game review. And Rambomania would not be the same without you. You really do make all the difference. And it's a shame you can't shoot that bus in the beginning. But, it's still pretty fun. So, even though there's a little bit of false advertising in there, it doesn't really take away from the experience, because it's such a fun and new experience, pretty much every time you play it. So thank you for watching. Rambo Last Blood, where the last blood is his own. Rambo will make the ultimate sacrifice to make sure you have a great day, and you will have a great day after playing this. This is pretty uplifting, motivational to see someone take something so old-fashioned, and instead of going the way of everyone else in releasing his own version of it, really went the extra mile to make it all his own, and definitely something different for everyone to enjoy. Really putting a fun cap on something that could have possibly been not so fun. And we've all seen the shooter before, but this time around, it's more for your bargain. It's really not something to be taken for, I won't say granted, but taken to be like everything else in its category. It really is different. Different feel, on very simple yet very different on all levels. So, it will make you laugh, maybe so hard that you'll cry, but it will still keep with the ultimate badassery, and it's just fun to see Rambo in this new light and taken seriously as, and at the same time not so seriously. And it's just a great endeavor to or adventure to go on and to have. At least, everyone, I highly urge everyone, to at least try this video game at least one time. I'm pretty sure no matter what your fandom of genre of video game, you're gonna have a good time. So, give it a shot, because you really won't regret it. You'll have a really great time, and who knows, maybe you'll come back to play for those alternate endings, or play for those alternate endings, I should say. So, yeah.